Model Study. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's so good to have you here. Thank you for joining me. It's your girl Kojo, and I'm here with my girl, Cameo.
We're here.
We are here. We're thriving. I love your fit, Camille.
Thanks. I like yours too.
Thank you.
We're like matching.
I know.
It's like crazy.
It's kind of weird coincidence, but no, guys. Jokes aside, we're working with one of our favorite brands, Montserrat New York, today, on bringing you guys Camille's coming out story.
Yeah, and making me feel like Justin Bieber.
I know, serving peaches. Serving
peaches.
We love that. And we want to thank Montserrat because not only did they give us these amazing jet sets here, I've got my Mar necklace, which I love.
And I have my yin necklace, and I also have a yang necklace.
Yeah, so
I don't have her on, but
no, it's
I think I just picked which one I want.
Yeah, no, it looks great.
Yeah.
We're so excited though because Montserrat's working with us to make a donation to Project No Labels, which is an LGBTQ plus group in Tampa.
Yeah, and I am from Tampa, so we decided to pick somewhere from my hometown.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And they're doing great things, bringing mental health resources to kids there and young people that need that support. So we're really excited to be doing that. And we'll have a link below if you want to donate to. We are Geminis. It could be a birthday present to us. So
Yes.
listen.
Gemini Queen.
Yeah, join in.
Join in.
We're eating a little bit of Spicy Moon here, which is one of our favorite spots in the city.
So good.
So good.
We already ate like so much.
Most of it, you guys.
So I have that, and then I have a Whole Foods vegan cookie that I split because I ate the whole other box.
I think we should just go for that for now, and
Yeah.
then just dig into noodles if we
It's
want.
like fire.
It's so
good.
Oh my god.
Right?
That looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Did that come in like a package, or was that like, it was just there? You could pick
It
it?
was like a box,
Oh my god, that's amazing.
but like not like a brand, you know?
Right, it was like there.
Mhm.
Shout out Whole Foods, wow, that was really good.
They're not really this crunchy, but I put them in the fridge.
They're so good like this.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Also, I'd like to mention I have a little bit of oil already on my
Me
jet set.
too.
But I've washed these and they're actually easy to wash, so thank God. But yeah, so models that eat, you know, we stay true to the brand. We stay
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So Cam, let's go way back.
Okay.
Let's go way back. I know all about your life and story and such. I know you got some peeps that want to hear a bit about you, but could we go back to before coming out and
Yeah.
growing up, and when did you know you were ready to come out? And I mean, in the midst of pride, I think it's important we're, you know, being transparent about these types of conversations. There's a lot of
course.
people out there that weren't as lucky as you when it comes to the trajectory of things. But
Yeah.
I think we could
Okay.
really help some people there.
Me too. So, going back, I grew up in Tampa, Florida. I went to an all-girls Catholic high school.
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up in Tampa, I was playing volleyball. I was working at the time too, and I wasn't ever boy crazy. And like that was also a thing. Like a lot of people cared about, oh my god, like this boy, this.
Right.
And so I think in the back of my head, I knew like something was off.
Like you're like, wait a second. Like,
I just never really cared.
yeah.
As I said, like I was really, really big playing like volleyball. Like that was my thing.
Right.
And so I never really had time. This sounds horrible to say, but I never had time to really like think about what was going on with my sexuality.
I think that's so valid though. Like,
and I
you're
was so young. Like
Yeah.
also like 16, 17. That's like doesn't seem young, but it really is.
Yeah.
With like knowing like
what
who you are. Yeah.
There's like this really overwhelming pressure to like feel like you have it all figured out in high school too. Like, I mean, listen, none of us had it figured out in high
Yeah.
school, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And no, I think it's good though you kind of were nurturing those other relationships and hobbies. Like, that's okay.
Yeah.
That makes you who you are anyway, so
Right.
it feeds into your coming out in a way.
Exactly. So I think in high school, I didn't like really have time to really think about it. And obviously in my head, I was like, but, and also like I had guy friends like all of high school, but I never like thought of them as like people I would have like crushes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'm one of the bros. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
and also, like, I just always was with, like, I always was with friends. Like, I never had a boyfriend ever in high school or anything. So, I think that's also, like, she knew.
Yeah, she knew deep down, which is fine.
It's
though.
fine. But I wasn't ready, and I didn't
Yeah.
want to come out, like, that young when I didn't know what was happening. You know what I
You're
mean?
still figuring it out. Like, yeah, I think that's so valid. And also,
Yeah.
like, I think the timing of things was really perfect for you.
Yeah.
Because it was at a time where you were feeling stable in that statement.
Of
if
course.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what was it like kind of leading up to coming out to at least the first person? Like, what was it like?
Okay, so I was supposed to play in college volleyball, whatever. Didn't end up playing. So then I decided to go to Pace University, which is a school in New York City. Didn't know anyone there. So I got there and I met my amazing, beautiful friend group. And you all know who you are, my fabulous gay kings.
We love them.
But yeah, so I met like my group of guy friends at Pace, and I saw the way they were themselves and they didn't give a fuck and they were just confident and they were their own people. And I loved that, and like seeing that made me like warm up to, okay, I can come out to them and I can be myself and kind of like have them kind of lead the way for me, you know?
100%.
And so I remember I told one of my best guy friend, James, he came to the hotel that my mom was staying at the time in New York. Then my mom was in town and I had him come over and I literally was like, James, like, I'm gay. And he was like shocked, but not really, because he was like, I kind of should have known. And then when I opened up to you and my other guy friends about it, they were like, obviously, like, it makes sense now. But I think it just was like a process, like stepping stones for me. Like, if I felt comfortable telling you, I felt comfortable telling my friends. Like, it was just like telling people and then actually like doing something with it. Like, oh, well, maybe I'll go on a date with a girl.
Right,
and that's also a big step. Like, that's actually like putting yourself out there for like, and I think I was worried about like what people were gonna think and like people finding out and all this shit other than my friends, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
So I think it was like a process for me, like, okay, these people know, and then telling my mom, like, telling my mom I was really, really scared about, but then when I told her, like, everything and just how I was feeling, like, she was like, I want you to be the happiest, and if that's with a girl, then, yeah.
Right, 100%.
Like, she was very happy for me, and
we love her.
Yeah.
So supportive.
So it just is all, it was just a process for me.
I'm curious how important it was for you to have those friends that were out, like,
a
part of your journey. Like, did that make a big difference in your confidence?
God. Like, if I didn't have that, I don't know how I would have done it. Seriously. Like, I'm not even just, like, saying that.
That makes sense.
And because I think about not, like, when I moved from Tampa, I think about what if it went a different way.
Right.
And I think being around people that were so confident and so true to themselves, like, that really helped me come out. And if I didn't have that, I would be scared shitless.
Of course, because it's like, it can be alienating, you know, and that's what I mean by, like, I'm sure the environment changed being in New York.
Oh, yeah.
Like, one of the most accepting cities, diverse in every way. Like, it changes the way you're able to actually approach it. Because you have the resources and you have the community, and, like, that's so big. And all of your friends, I mean, I can speak on behalf, like, all of Camille's friends are the amazing people. And, like, from everywhere, from Tampa, from here. And, like, you really do attract people like that, too, that are supportive and cool. And I don't know, I think I'm excited that, I'm grateful, too, that your journey was, like, smooth in that sense and that you had those people.
I'm very grateful for that, because it couldn't have not gone that way. And that goes back to, like, Tampa. I was really scared about people from my hometown and what they were going to think and stuff, and I got so much support and so many nice messages, and just every time, like, I go home and see people, my friend group from high school are fucking legends. I love them. Like, they're the best, and just everyone's just so supportive and happy, and that's, I think, it means a lot to me. It makes me feel like myself, you know?
That's perfect.
But I'm really happy with how everything kind of
panned out.
Stepping stones, like, that's the best way I could put it for my coming out journey.
That's a perfect analogy.
Some people in the real world need to understand it's like, you don't have to look a certain way to be gay.
It's who you are. It's not like it goes back to the whole, like, people just need to respect each other's boundaries. And you being open and honest online is, like, I think one of the biggest blessings to others, because I know for a fact you will never know how many people you've positively affected. Like, I'm sure you've helped people in ways you don't even know.
Exactly. And, like, I can name people that when I found out they were gay, and I mean, in my head, I'm like, well, this is like a random one, but I remember being in LA and Lil Nas came out.
Yeah.
And he had that one song, what was it called? What You Like, or it's...
Yeah, it's always what you
like. Let me look. I want to figure this out because he, like, when he came out, it really, really, like, helped me in a way. I don't know. I was like, wow. But I love. I just want to get it so people know. It's called Closure. And then in parentheses, You Like. So
shout out Lil Nas, by the way.
Yeah,
we love him.
He, like, seeing him confidently come out and just hearing about some girls I knew that came out too, it kind of I was like, oh my god, yeah, me too. Like, this is so cool. Now when I go places or even to dinners and stuff with like new people, like group things, and they don't know I'm gay, and they like are like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, like why is that the automatic assumption?
So it's a thing where I feel a lot more comfortable just talking and doing my thing.
Exactly.
You know,
totally.
And and a lot of people have inspired me, and so I'm glad maybe I've inspired some other people.
Yeah,
I've gotten
100%.
I've gotten really amazing messages on Instagram from people that have seen me and stuff and tell me that I've inspired. So it's a good feeling.
Yeah. I mean, it's really amazing even watching. Even in the past couple years, like you moving authentically, attracting not only like followers that look up to you, but brands that love you and want to represent you, and you know, your team is so strong behind you in modeling. Like just seeing you be yourself truthfully and authentically is inspiring across all boards. I think to me it teaches everyone that like it's important to not restrain sides of you that make you who you are.
And I'm so grateful for a lot of the brands that I've worked with. Especially recently, they're the best crews ever, and like they have supported me so much, and they will continue to support me, and so they know my story, and they're really happy for me. So
I'm so happy for you.
No, it's good. I'm really happy too.
I love you, bro.
I love you too.
You deserve the world. You deserve whatever makes you happy, and like this is just one of those months where it's finally being highlighted on a large scale, and I think we could both see some fatal flaws in how Pride is marketed, but beyond that, the inclusivity that brands are trying to create is important.
Oh my god, but think about it like how it was a couple of years ago. I mean, even for me, like in high school, I don't remember seeing that many like Pride campaigns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was I think the past 5 years has been the gradual gaining of that.
Every year it's, I think, more and more celebrated, which makes me feel like super happy seeing that.
It brings up good conversation on the back end of modeling. Like, what does it mean to be inclusive? Does that mean creating safer spaces on set for people that maybe don't feel that IRL in like wherever they're from, you know? Like a lot of models come to New York and they are looking exactly for what you found is just like safety and community and peace, and the fashion industry could be that. So shout out to all the brands trying.
Yeah.
So
they are. Yeah. You can tell.
I'm wondering if there was like one big, like major, what's like the biggest, most exciting change in your life since coming out?
I think the most exciting thing is just living a life that sounds so cliche, but like that I've always dreamed of living. You know, I think in my head, even about to move to New York, I was like, damn, like I want, like, later in life, I want to have a wife. I want to have, like, always in my head, I always thought about that. Yeah. And I think now I'm on the journey to, like, getting that, you know? And I'm finally living the life I want to live. Like, if I want to go on a date with a girl, if I want to do this, that, I can do that. Yeah. And I'm 100% myself now. And I think that's the most exciting thing, is just being able to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yes, exactly.
Preach.
It's what you deserve.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first day of the rest of your life. They say that every, you know, that's also a cliche, but like that's one of my favorite quotes because it shows you like it's never too late to live your life.
It's never too late. And that's another thing I feel like I want to touch on is that when you're ready to come out, you'll know, and you never should rush things. And I think people always put like a timeline on shit. They're like, well, if I don't come out this time, or if I like what is going to happen if I don't? It's like, no, like don't stress out about any of that, because you'll know when it's time and when you feel ready. So if you want to not share with anyone yet on how you're feeling, if you're confused, like, you don't have to just go out and say it. Like, everyone has their own time. Yeah, exactly. You have your own timeline. So no one should be able to feel rushed or like.
I agree.
So that's like another thing. I feel like people sometimes put pressure on themselves. I think I kind of did, but I didn't really, because I took my time. But
I can understand mentally it kind of can induce some anxiety because you're like, all right, am I gonna do it? Like, you know, it's like,
when's it gonna happen?
Yeah, like, do you feel like it was really pent up before you came out? Like, did you feel like after you're like, oh my god, like, get it off my chest?
Well, I mean, for you, I think you knew more about what was happening. Like, in my head, I mean, I told Phoebe before about my sexuality, and I was doing a lot of things undercover. I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
And that's stressful.
That's stressful because you feel like you're not that you have to put your life out there in any type of way. You don't owe anyone anything, but it's stressful when you have like friends and family that like you'd love to keep in the loop about fun things going on, but you're like, I don't feel comfortable yet doing that. Yeah. And that's okay.
So I feel like it was pent up for a while because I was like, what the hell? Like, oh my god. Because then once you're just you and people just know about you and just it isn't a rumor anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the rumors, it's just like, oh god, like, yeah, I'm gay. All right,
like, cool. Come on, you guys. Let's get another topic to talk about.
Yeah, but yeah, so once everything was just out, I'm like, okay, we're here. Exactly. We're good. Now I'm on, like, let's do the thing. But I just feel like in my everyday life, I just feel so myself now, which is great. I can just be Camille,
exactly. No questions asked, no need to like fake anything. Just being yourself, actually.
Exactly.
For you and not for anyone else.
Exactly.
And if people want to get on the train and celebrate, come through. But it's not that you need anybody to confirm that in your life.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
You know how they have like high school speakers that come and do a lot of fucking spiel? They definitely need to have a talk about the different,
like, the spectrum of life, sexuality,
because I think a lot of people don't, like, especially that young, don't understand like what they're going through. So if there was someone not laying it out there for them, but
being like, hey, I'm like, I identify as this, and like you may be out there in the crowd right now.
Because I remember when like people would come talk to my high school and other people's high schools, like people that like stuck with people for like a while. It's like if they had to talk like that at these high schools, kids would feel so much. I know I would. I'd be like, shit, like I'm not the only one, like, you know. Exactly. And I think that's kind of what I didn't really have when I was growing up, is I didn't have like anyone to talk about. Right. And I joke, like, one of my best guy friends from Tampa is gay. Like, we laugh because if we would have known, both of us didn't know.
Yeah. And so you both didn't come out to each other for like a while? Oh, no, we didn't come out to each other till like college. Wow. So in high school, nothing was spoken about it. Wow. Yeah. It's such a difference. It's like night and day. Yeah. That's so wild. No, that's big. I mean, I think that's a really actionable, like, request. It's like, but it's like if I would have known, but it's like if I had people that I knew growing up, that would have helped me. 100%. I think a little bit too. Like 100%. Even if it was like a little, not a group. I don't know. No, but no, listen, it's about but community wise, 100%. 100%. But that's, I think, something I didn't have. Like, of course, I had support all my life, but not like no one knew like about role models like that. Exactly. Totally. Yeah. That's so valid. Yeah. So valid. Thank you so much for coming on again. I love you so much. I mean, I don't think I have to tell you that. You know. Love you more. Love you more. No, but I think I'm really honored that I got to talk about like my coming out story, especially for Pride Month. This is my second Pride Month being out, so I'm so excited. So I'm really excited. I think this is my first year going to the parade too. It's the last God, yes. We're going. Yeah, Phoebe's gonna come. You already have vibes. Like, it's just nice to have support, and Phoebe's been my best friend for the past couple of years and my biggest supporter, so I'm so happy that I got to do this video with her. I'm so happy we're doing it. I'm so happy. And I can't wait. Yeah. Like I said before, we really want to thank Montserrat for being a part of this video. We're so excited to make a donation. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the drip. We're literally so hyped. We're dripping. And I literally dripped on it, but like, we'll ignore that. But no, I have the little thing too. Oh yeah, we have the little details. Oh,
cute.
I love these, like, that's why I love these, because you could actually, like, deck them out.
I actually get a thing that says big boy or something.
You can also do, like, OPP, do the letters.
Cute.
Yeah. No, we're obsessed with Montserrat. Go check out our outfits. We'll have them linked below.
Yeah.
And all the jewelry. I also have the earrings going.
Get yourself a Justin Bieber peaches.
Yes, it will be all twinning. It would be perfect. Yeah. And we're so excited to make our donation to Project No Labels. So we'll be sure to have them linked below if you want to also support. Yay!
Yeah.
I love you so much.
Love you more.
You're the best. All right, you guys, go eat something delicious today. We love you.
Peace out. Bye.
Bye.